Welcome back to Primetime News. Special welcome to the folks watching on onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, a shouting match in the Senate this morning as opposition senators took the government to task over its seeming inaction in the case involving the illegal detention and alleged abuse of 5 Jamaican fishermen by the U.S. Coast Guard in 2017. Now, 4 of the 5 are now pursuing a lawsuit against the U.S. agency with the help of the American Civil Liberties Union ACLU. TVJ's Herman Green has more in this Primetime News report.
Most Jamaicans were livid when news of the plight of 4 Jamaican fishermen at the hands of U.S. officials broke on Thursday. The men who went fishing in their boat drifted off course and were held by U.S. Coast Guards. The ACLU, who is now representing them in a U.S. court, says the Jamaicans were stripped naked, chained to the decks of 4 U.S. Coast Guard vessels, and made to lie in feces. They were then imprisoned for 10 months without their relatives or home country being notified and then deported. In the Senate on Friday, opposition senators were even more upset that the Foreign Affairs Minister, Kamina Johnson-Smith, had no knowledge of the incident before a video detailing their ordeal was released on Thursday.
From what I've heard, it amounts to slavery. And there are international conventions against slavery and slave-like condition for the citizens of the world. They push us about human trafficking. They can't take our people and treat them like slaves. So I want to know, Mr. President, as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, call in the officials of the U.S. Embassy to explain the abuse and slave-like treatment of Jamaicans held unjustly by the U.S. authority.
After the passage of more than 24 hours, cannot tell the public of Jamaica whether or not the shipwrighter agreement was relevant and whether it was breached, and what steps will Jamaica be taking.
Okay. Senator Johnson-Smith explained that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is responsible for the consular aspect of the deportation, but the Ministry of National Security handles all other matters. She said investigations are underway, but Senator Lambert Brown was not satisfied.
I want to know the call in the U.S. officials. Because the country needs to know what has this government done to protect our citizens. That's what I'm concerned about.
Okay. Mr. President, as I indicated before, we are making inquiries of the matter. The matter is sensitive, and whether Senator Knight may have assessed that in his consideration, the issue does not affect the case, is not a position which the government of Jamaica can take. So we are inquiring about the matter, but the statement stands as it has been put forward. Inquiries are being made of the relevant agencies. I will not speak in a speculative manner.
In the meantime, the U.S. Coast Guard spokesman, Lieutenant Commander Scott McBride, reportedly told a website that the agency requested permission from the government of Jamaica to prosecute the men in the United States. He said the agency then detained the men and later received content from the Jamaican government. He also said that the agency's officers saw the men get rid of numerous packages of marijuana and that the officers later recovered some 600 pounds of the drug. However, drug charges were never brought against the men. Herman Green, TVJ News.